The FutureTrend channel is coming to you with your version of analysis of United States stock indices and the behavior of major United States companies like Apple and Facebook. Of course, we'd like to pay attention that the rising risk appetite with receding fears regarding immediate kind of military strikes in Syria, military strikes conducting by the United States and probably its allies in the form of UK and France. At the moment, the situation is a little bit under control here, and that's why the market is rising at the moment, and the stocks are at the moment also on the rising path. Anyway, we'd like to pay your attention that we decided ahead of unclear events of the coming weekend and possibly military strikes, maybe not during the weekend but during the course of next week. We'd like to pay your attention that we decided to close, for example, with a small profit our long trade recommendation in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Let's see the chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. As you can see, we are very close to the downtrend line around 2460. At the moment, that's we decided to close our long trade recommendation. Of course, a direct break above this line should produce a kind of course, from the technical point of view, the continued trend higher in the index. Anyway, a possible return to the downside from that level should give us another opportunity to enter some kind of long position, but closer to the, first of all, moving average 200 daily line, which lies at 23,606, and kind of another important barrier of 23,250, and the current lows around 23,350. Also, don't forget that the longer term uptrend line lies around 21. Excuse me, let's see the picture. Okay, it lies around 22, and while above, the pair should, the index should remain buoyed from a longer term point of view, from a longer term perspective. The S&P, here it's the situation, it's a little bit different, because the immediately downtrend line lies around 2750, and we are at the moment a little bit not so close to this kind of trend line. That's why we decided to remain with our long trade recommendation in the index and expect the possible retest of this line. That's why we will use an opportunity of overshooting of 2750 level to cut our long trade recommendation in the index. At the same time, a break below 200 moving average daily line at 2603, as well as below longer term uptrend line around 2515, should put the index under continuous selling pressure and should change the overall bullish sentiment, longer term bullish sentiment regarding the index. As well as regarding the Apple, let's see here the situation is the same. The stock is still very supported at the moment, looking very supported at the moment. Any kind of retest of critically important support barrier around 165 should meet stronger buying opportunities. Also here lies moving average 200 daily line around 164.60. We prefer to wait a little bit longer for a possible retest of 150 or 155 barrier before enter a long trade position in the currency, a long trade position in the index. And finally, some words about the Facebook. The Facebook, which looking a little bit weaker comparing to other blue chips of the United States stock index, as you know, because of the current troubles of Facebook with saving of its data. And from that point of view, we prefer to wait a little bit longer for a possible uptick in the index, in the stock, before enter a short trade recommendation. But we will do this around, as you can see from our strategy, we can do this around 133 with the stop above 175.50. At the moment, that's all. We wish you a nice weekend ahead. Bye bye for now. It was your Future Trend channel.